Hey, this is Justin here. I'm doing a quick video on my snake cages, which I feel look completely and totally awesome. And they have a lot of cool features. Here's my ball python cage. You can see his head sticking out down there. And there's my corn snake tank. And my hatchling red-tailed boa tank. Now I'm going to go through each of them and some of their features. This is my custom-built, homemade ball python setup. My father and I, we built the shelves and the stand and the cage itself. It has a lid right there, which you can see the shape of it. This is the front over here. This is the back side. That other one of those fell off a while back, so yeah. It has a rectifogger, which goes through this tube back here. It comes out a skull, which I siliconed to the tube. It humidifies the cage. It has a thermostat. Oh yeah, here's the rectifogger. I got it all stickered out. Here is the thermostat. It comes in through a wire, which I disguised with moss, and comes out right here. And it keeps the temp at a perfect temperature. I use this heat lamp with a stand I built for it. And that moss, that same moss that's right here, it comes on a mat. And I have it inside of his hide in there. Almost like a mat that he can sleep on. It's pretty awesome. He's got a big water dish big enough for him to soak in. He's got cypress mulch. It's a bedding. And all of these front pieces, this, the glass, this and this and this, it all lifts out of there, and I can take it apart, removing this entire front piece. It all fits together like a puzzle. None of it's like bolted in or anything like that, but it keeps it secure enough he can't get out. I've got these vines up top, and I got the plants and thermometer, but I only use it for the humidity because I have a temp gun. And he's got ventilation holes along the sides. But yeah, so that's my ball python tank. He's got a climbing branch, thermostat, rectifogger, and a stand and a heat lamp, which sits right here, right in front of the glass, and the glass does not affect it. It goes right fine. It doesn't heat the glass too much. It's fine. I also use this for some extra humidity from time to time. It's a spray bottle. So onto my corn snake tank. It's just a 55-gallon. I have some black background on there with a rattlesnake. I have it weighted down with some stuff. And I have my snake hook on there. I got nails that lock it in place so you can't get out the back, and it's weighted down in the front. And it folds in half so I can get into it without taking the whole lid off. He's got a hide with some moss in the bottom so he can lay on that. He's got a water dish, matching plants, and a ton of bedding space because he loves to dig. As a matter of fact, here he is. Here's my corn snake ghost. I'll just put him back. So there he is. There's my corn snake. He's ultra melt charcoal, which is kind of a semi-rare morph. He's pretty cool. He's got some yellow coloring on his sides. He's not a ghost or anything like that. And this is just my normal ball python. Anyone that knows reptiles knows what they look like, so it's okay. So that's my corn snake setup. He's got matching plants. He's got a heat pad under this hide. He doesn't have a second hide because he never used it. He just likes to dig. And yeah, so that's the corn snake setup. Folding lid. Nothing too big. He doesn't have a thermostat like he does over there. So on to my hatchling hypo het sunset red-tailed boa hog island Colombian mix. He's back there. If you can see his little head, kind of hide the glare. He has a heat lamp which goes to his basking spot right there. And he has a heat pad, which is under a log in this back corner. Which, here, just look at the corn snake for a minute. I'm going to take the lid off with one hand, which is semi-difficult. So I have the lid right here, which is clips and a piece of glass that I put over it with pieces of Velcro. So it leaves enough space. So there's ventilation, if you can see between there. But there's still, the glass helps hold in the humidity really well. He has this moss, which is what I have in their hides, with these two, and they can lay on that. And he has a hide back there, which is just a rock because he's tiny, and he has a hide back there, which is a the half log that you can get at Petco or something like that. He kind of got it out of order, and he's back there. You can see him. Kind of pulled inside because he sees me. But he's just a really cool little red-tailed boa. I've got a humidity gauge, and I have a temp gun, so I don't need a thermometer. He's got lots of plants. He's got a basking ledge. There's some vines running in the back there for him to climb on. He's got a water dish, so he's got a cool setup. Corn snake disappeared. So those are my 3 snake setups, particularly the red-tailed boa setup and the ball python setup are my 2 favorites. The corn snake setup is a little simpler. He likes it though. And yeah, so those are my pretty badass snake setups that I really like. He's got some rope underneath here that is taped down so that he can't climb along this ledge, which he was doing, and falling. So he's got a heat lamp and a heat pad. This guy's just got a heat pad, and this guy's got a heat lamp, and that's all. He's got a rep defogger and a thermostat. I use the spray bottle to humidify these 2 guys' cage. And as a quick note for anyone that sees some of my other videos, I do have a baby snapping turtle now, which is in a really simple setup with a basking lamp and a heat pad underneath. I will be putting rocks and sand in there, so I'll do a video of that in the end, so that'll look really cool. But just to sum up, my ball python's cage with all that stuff, corn snake tank, and red-tailed boa setup. Here's the red-tailed boa lid and that lid. So yeah, thanks. Those are my 3 snakes, my ball python, my corn snake, and my hatchling red-tailed boa's tanks. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe.